We have already touched on this topic in our previous video about mystical facts about Antarctica, but we decided to talk about it in more detail. Flowers are starting to grow in Antarctica. What does this tell us? It was previously believed that Antarctica was the most inhospitable continent on the planet, and therefore life could not have arisen in harsh climatic conditions. However, it was gradually discovered that life can withstand any difficulties, and living organisms were discovered on the frozen continent. A new study suggests that Antarctica is filling up with flowers and plants, and this news, instead of being good, is becoming a very worrying problem. Scientists record that over the past century, the average temperature in Antarctica has risen by 2 degrees Celsius. 2 species of plants that can grow in extreme cold have been discovered in Antarctica. The first one is Colobanthus, and the second one is Dichampsia. Colobanthus and Dichampsia were previously found to grow naturally on the continent, and both species thrive in sub-zero temperatures and are capable of photosynthesizing successfully. But new research shows their growth and distribution have been changing over the past 10 years due to warmer temperatures. Nicoletta Cannon, professor of ecology at the University of Insubria, is the lead author of this study, which focused on Cygni Island, part of the Orkney archipelago of southern Antarctica. Cannon and her team found that populations of 2 plant species were spreading faster across the frozen continent. To achieve reliable results, they took plant area from the 1960s as a reference. They then compared the historical record with data collected from 2009 to 2018. Thanks to this, they discovered that Colobanthus was growing 3 times faster than in the past. Dichampsia, on the other hand, is not that it has accelerated its growth, but that it has spread to wider areas of the Antarctic continent. First evidence of accelerated ecosystem response. This would be the first evidence of an accelerated ecosystem response in Antarctica that is directly related to the effects of global warming. Cannon warns that our findings support the hypothesis that future warming will cause significant changes in these fragile Antarctic ecosystems. Plants are the best indicator of an ecosystem's response to climate change. Unlike animals, which are able to move to other natural regions and thus adapt to new ecosystems, plants do not share this ability. And for this reason, they are the most authentic trace of what happens in different regions of the planet. According to scientists, the air temperature in 2096 may rise by another 6 degrees. Today, only about 1% of Antarctica's area is suitable for plant growth. The rest is covered with a thick layer of ice and snow. But closer to March, the air on the continent warms up, almost to the melting point, and the ice shell will begin to decrease, freeing up new areas for Antarctic flora. Thanks for watching. Make sure to smash that like button, subscribe to our channel, and turn on notifications to stay updated with the latest world facts.